Hello there everybody, this is Graham, also known as the Collector75. Welcome to another Transformers review. This one is of course the Unite Warriors Stunticons MENASOR. Yeah, now this is one figure that I actually never intended to get. Originally I did get the first release of Drag Strip here when it finally made its way to the UK back, oh my god, what, 6-8 months ago now. I've still got that one up in my loft. Actually, I've got to put that one on eBay because I'll probably sell this now. Yeah, I never intended to get this because I used to have the Fans Project Intimidator, whatever his name was, and for me, I thought to myself, yeah, that is a pretty good for me Generations universe MENASOR. But I did like, and when this came out, I really did not like the look of MENASOR. I have to admit that I really did not like it. But so saying that, then I saw the Perfect Effect. I do have one of them. I do have the hands and feet on the way. Yeah, so, and I saw this one, and actually I like what they did with it to make it a bit more MENASOR-esque. And so I decided to get this version and then sell my Fans Project. And I actually got quite a good price for my Fans Project one. I probably only lost, after I paid out everything on it, probably lost about 30-40 quid. Mind you though, the eBay fees were pretty astronomical. But it did allow me to buy this one, and I'm going to also get a few other toys that I want. So yes, so that's why I now own this. And to be honest, I actually like it because these figures are actually bigger than the Fans Project ones. They were just too small, if I'm honest. If they'd have been bigger, I'd have probably kept them. From what I heard, I never transformed Motormaster from that set, and from what I heard, it was a bloody nightmare. So, you know, and I think sometimes these third-party companies way overcomplicate matters, because at least Hasbro can... This, right, it's a good truck, transforms quite easy into a good-looking Motormaster robot. You know, that's what you want. That's sometimes just what you need. I don't always know why they want to overcomplicate it. It does do my head in a little bit sometimes. But there we go. That's third-party companies for you. Right, so anyway, so this is the Unite Warriors version of MENASOR, not the Hasbro one. Obviously, it comes with Wildrider instead of Off-Road. I don't actually own Off-Road. And it does come, they are a slightly different colour. Obviously, these bits on Drag Strip here are black instead of purple, and he's missing all this. I did have that sticker sheet. I bought that for like a £5 for like Stunticons and Stunticons and Superion. So I had to stuck some of the stickers on just to brighten them up a bit. I know obviously this sticker here doesn't really go with the Unite Warriors paint apps that they put on, but to be honest, I thought they were so few and far between, no one's going to bloody notice. And I liked the little sort of detailing here that you're going to get in robot mode. I liked them, so I put them on it. The only ones I didn't do was on breakdowns here. There were supposed to be two lot of red sort of stickers here. The original didn't have that on the Generation 1 toy, I'm pretty certain. And on Dead End, I thought if they were going to do something, they would have done that stripe that goes down one side of Dead End here. Probably you can probably get one off Retro Labels. Maybe they do a version for this set to do that, because I think that would look pretty cool. I'm surprised no one done that. Maybe the Hasbro version of Dead End does it. Who knows? Don't ask me why. This is a second-hand set, by the way. I should have bought a brand new one, to be honest. This only cost me like about 5-10 quid cheaper than a brand new one. And to be honest, I mean, the conditions are pretty good, but yeah, I think I'd have preferred. Oh, it's just started raining. Yeah, I think I'd have preferred probably a brand new one. Probably do that next time. I might get the Unite Warriors Bruticus if I've got the money. I want to get the Unite Warriors Grand Galvatron. I think that looks really cool, and it's quite a strange kind of set with the figures that it comes with. And I want the BotCon Predacus set. I wasn't going to bother, but I think it just looks good. And I like Beast Wars. Beast Wars has a really special place in my heart, because that got me back into Transformers long after the dodgy G2, even though I love G2 now, but at the time I didn't. Anyway, right, so we're going to start here with Breakdown. Let's get on with this video, actually. I actually like this toy. I actually think it's a good looking sort of like, I don't know whether it's actually based on a real toy, sorry, a real car, but this is a great homage to the, was he a Lamborghini? And it does kind of look like a Lamborghini, but it's very boxy looking. I love it. I think it's great. I love the paint app they put on, very reminiscent of that Generation 1 breakdown. Yeah, only thing I don't like, and this is what I say about Hasbro, they really cheap out these days. I mean, you can see on the wheels here, look, these wheels, when he rolls along, not that he rolls too well on a shiny surface anyway, but when he does, it makes so much noise. It's because they're just not riveted anymore. This is just a bit of plastic. You could pop these wheels out if you wanted to and change them over. But when they were riveted, you'd get hardly any noise, maybe a squeak. But I just for me, look, it just, I mean, they look great. They're great wheels. I mean, you probably don't get this on the Hasbro one, but at least the rims are painted like silver and everything. But yeah, just for me, I think they are really going cheap now. And that just really is putting me off buying Hasbro figures. I know other people will say, well, whatever. But for me, it does. I'm sure other people don't buy whatever for their reasons that I buy them. You know, so everyone has their own opinions. But for me, I'm I'm disappointed more than anything. Right, so let's transform it. Let's see if I can remember how to transform it. I did sort of figure out this. I'm not one for instructions for these Hasbro ones. You don't always need it. You can sort of just prise things apart, and they sort of like come apart, don't they? One way or the other. Right, so that's going to come apart there. I did sort of figure out these legs. I'm sure I transformed them. Oh, there we go. You sort of like just split him there. They rotate out, apparently, somehow. Is that going to be right? Yeah, they just go in there like that. Yeah, there we go. Is that it? Oh, yeah, then we're going to rotate this little foot down. Oh, and rotate this down at the back as well. That gives him his feet. That's pretty cool. I like that. I suppose it does have a tendency to pop out. This is his foot. Also his hands even. Then what are we going to do with this? Does this fold all the way down, I suppose? No, it comes all the way back. This, I then take it, rotates all the way over. Yeah. That's going to go in there. This is going to come down. Is that right? Probably not. That probably stays there then. And that comes down. Is that it? Does that look right? Yeah, I suppose it does. There we go. It made all better by these bits coming up. Yep, that's it. Oh yeah, let me rotate these around, obviously. Yeah, there we go. Right, so that's breakdown in his robot mode. And if he does come with his weapons, I've got them in the box. I'm not going to bother with the weapons because I really don't like the weapons that some of these toys come with. They're like knives and swords and stuff. The original ones came with guns. Why don't they just give them guns? Now, for me, I like the head sculpt. The rest of it, it really isn't doing it for me. I mean, it's got good articulation, but it just looks so weird. This is probably the worst one. This is probably what one of the figures when I saw it coming out that really put me off getting this set. If I'm honest, because these, yeah, I just don't like those legs. Just don't like them. They're just too boxy. Didn't do enough with the transformation for me. Yeah, it just looks very, very, very. It's like they're almost going backwards in a way. But obviously that is just where they're going to slightly cheap. Just keep the transformation simple. Don't mind that, but just for me on this figure, it just doesn't work. This bloody thing keeps moving, so let's move it, so we'll sort that out. Right, let's move on to the next figure. Right, so here we go with the next one, which is of course Drag Strip, and I actually do like this car. I just really love it. I do have the Universe drag strip. I was going to sell that, but there's so many on eBay, I don't think I'll bother. And I really did like that. That was of course just a recolor of the Universe Mirage, or Classics Mirage, whatever you want to call it. But I do like this one because it's a different car, obviously. Yeah, nothing wrong with it. I like the colour scheme of this one. I really do. And this has an easy transformation. You sort of just pull these arms out into this little position here, and then we split the legs. Then we just extend them, and we haven't seen a transformation like that in a very long time. I do like that. Does this bit come out from under here? It sort of does, but I think that's mainly for transformation into not robot mode, for MENASOR probably. I think, what do we do? Oh, we do have to rotate this around, and this is the only part that I don't like on this figure. As we rotate this, you've got to sort of like keep the head there. We rotate that around, and then there's a little hole in there for this little tab here. I'm just going to pop that in there. rotate his head round. Now he does have a great head sculpt. I do like that. That is a great head sculpt. Once we've got his other hand. And there we have drag strip in robot mode. And again, I think that's actually a lot better. It's got some weird long arms there, but he's a lot better than breakdown. Just going to put him to the back there. We're going to move on to Wildrider. Now, Wildrider and Dead End do share the same mould. Obviously, there are probably some differences. You can see a few differences here. I did put the stickers on him. They're supposed to go on Dead End here, but I put them on him. Yeah, I do like the car modes on him. We're going to do Wildrider first. Now then, how do we do this? I think we sort of like just break this paper nut around here. I did manage to do this easy the other day when I was trying to put the stickers on, and I was trying to figure out how he actually transformed. Rotate that around. This all moves about. This, yes, that opens up. That frees up the head. Is it not basically the same as breakdown? I cannot remember. Ah, that's it. Yeah, there we go. I thought it split at the top, but it splits just open here at the bottom. That allows you to bring all this around, something like that. Anyway, there we go, like that. That rotates around. I like how it's got another rotational joint just under there. You can rotate this around. You can probably keep that there. And that just folds back round and just slots into place around here. You've got that section out of the way, and then rotate these up, rotate these hands out. Oh, there are nice strong ratcheted joints there. That's going to rotate there at the elbows. This is going to come down and should tab into two tabs around there. I think that comes down, and that's just going to rotate around. And there his Wildrider in robot mode. Yeah, and I do like it. I really do like it. I love that head sculpt. Now, this is one of the reasons why I got this set over the Fans Project ones, just because they went for like cartoony head sculpts, and I think that is brilliant. We're going to move straight on to Dead End here. Again, you just sort of like start around here, open this up, rotate these around. You can do this like that. That's pretty easy, isn't it? Like so. I don't know. Maybe I'm not supposed to turn these around, are you? Oh yeah, that's what I was looking a bit strange. Yeah, you're supposed to turn that around. No wonder it bloody didn't look right. There we go. I thought that was a bit dodgy. There we go. That looks a hell of a lot better. Right. So anyway, so you're going to open this up. Open it up here at the whatever that is, rotate this around, bring these arms up, rotate that little hand out. That's when it shows that I don't use the instructions sometimes on these figures. Sometimes you need to, sometimes you just don't. You can sort of just fumble about and you'll figure out what you're doing. Rotate this around, that gives me his little chest. And again, rotate him at the waist. Oh yeah, close these up, because that'll help, won't it? There we go, get that out of the way, that'll close up. There we go. And there is Dead End. Now, I really do like Dead End's head sculpt. And again, that is a superb head sculpt and very reminiscent of the cartoon. And way better, if you want my opinion, than the Fans Project one. Yeah, going to put that over there. Is he going to stand up? Yeah. Then we're going to come to Motormaster. I actually think he is a really good figure. I really do. I like it. I like it. I like it. Do you know why I like it? Because it looks like the classics Optimus Prime. I don't have the Combiner Wars Optimus Prime. Didn't see the point in buying that. But I do like this. This is brilliant. And he's pretty much the same size. So now you can have a good battle between Motormaster and Optimus Prime and find out who is king of the road. Oh, bloody hell. And I like the colour scheme on this. I think the Hasbro one is a lot more grey in colour, whereas this went for like the dark sort of like black colour of the original Generation 1 toy. Right, so to transform this, you start here, you can rotate these bits down. The transformation isn't that hard, it's just getting it going. You can get it going. I'm starting in the wrong place, to be honest. But Usually these bits always pop out anyway. And then we're just going to start rotating things around. You're going to rotate these out. Oh yeah, you've got to fold these little flaps back that way. And rotate these around like so. Hey, just like the domino effect there. Rotate these around. I'm going to click these into place. Now then, to get his head out, you are going to rotate this around. That's it. And then you take this whole section here, rotate that around, rotate the knees around, rotate the feet out, split them, come to the back here. Now on the back with this little section here, which is going to become like a crotch piece for wherever it is MENASOR, I just sort of tuck it up, not always like that, but it'll do for now. It does get it out of the way. And there we go. And that is Motormaster in robot mode, and I love him. I think he is exceptional. I think he does look like the cartoon in a way. I think he looks brilliant. I mean, yeah, you could say, actually, I'm knocking them all over now. I suppose you could say he doesn't in a way, because obviously he doesn't have like the front cab section on his feet. I'm surprised they didn't do a few detailings of that. Maybe they could have done that, but you don't need it. I think it's a great classics universe version of him. Really, really good. Yeah, I actually like this team a lot. Right, I'm going to transform these guys into MENASOR. I am going to do it off camera just because it takes a lot of time. Anyway, right, I'll be right back. Bye for now. Right, so here we are with the combined form of MENASOR. And if I'm honest, this is another reason why I wasn't originally going to pick this up, because I think it just looks a little funny. Let me move this box out of the way. That's probably obscuring a little of the figure itself there. This midsection I really don't like. I know this will sort a little bit of it out, but it looks like he's got such a small like chest area and midsection. And then there's the head. I don't know what they were trying to go for with this head. Why they've gone with these weird looking like devil horns rather than a bit more robotic horns like the PC Perfect Effect head. I really don't know, because it's just a strange sort of head. It looks like one or the other really. And then there's the arms. The arms, I've sort of done my own sort of thing of how I think they should look. I know the picture has them all bent over like the bonnet of the car there. Don't really like that. I tried to give it a more G1 look. But overall it's okay. Has the same kind of effect as the other Combiner Wars figures. I am going to get the feet. These feet are so tiny, you position them and it's really hard to get a good stance out of them. So the Perfect Effect feet will definitely help, especially with this PC04 version. But I do like these hands. The Perfect Effect hands I used to find really skinny and skeletal, but at least these ones on some figures look really good. On Superion I think look good because the arms are slightly like thinner, so it suits them better. But on these ones where you've got cars and they're big chunky, I think you need a chunky hand, if I'm honest. I think it does look better. Right, okay, so I'm going to add these bits onto it and we'll see you soon. Right, so here he is with the added PC04 upgrade kit. Well, half of it anyway. What I've done is, if I can just zoom in a little, I've added the main body portion on, and just so you can sort of see it a bit better there. It actually is a lot better than what was before. Now obviously with the legs you've had to turn them around so they're literally back to front, so you are going to lose slightly some articulation around about us here at our hip joint, but it still does retain some leg sort of knee joint articulation. But to be honest, the thing about these upgrade kits are you're going to play with them. No, they're good for posing, but you could probably get a few sort of motions out of them, like you're going to be able to bend it there and then bend it at the knee, for example, which is pretty cool. But if you want the leg to actually go backwards for any particular reason, then you're out of luck. Yeah. But don't get me wrong, I think it's actually a really good set. It actually brings the torso down now in better proportions. Unfortunately, you've still got this bit that sticks out. I know you can put Blackjack on him. I don't actually have Blackjack. I was thinking of trying to get one, but I'm not actually that bothered, to be honest. I think this looks good enough as it is. I love the hands. I think the hands are proper good proportion for this size. I'm going to add the feet in a minute, but one thing I will say is I actually do like this head, the original head that comes with it. I'm not too keen on the strange horns that it comes with, giving it like a devil appearance. But I do like the PC04 head. Is it going to zoom in on this? Is it a bit too close? I really do like this one. This is a massive improvement on. Don't know if anyone out there got the crazy Devi upgrade parts for like the G1 MENASOR, which was really bad. That head, I don't know what they were thinking with that face sculpt, but this is an improvement. But like I said, is actually this original head that comes with it is actually pretty good. I actually really like it. And with these two bits up here, you can't really see what I'm doing there. With these two bits up here that added, giving it that a good G1 look, it really does bring the head out, and it stops it being such a weird hunched and weird disproportioned sort of like robot. Right, okay, I'm going to put the head on now. It's a simple thing to do. You've got a little screw just in the back there. I'm going to take that out, replace it with this head, then I'm going to put the hands and feet on, so I'll be right back. Right, so here we have all the parts now put on him. I've re-put the new head on, which I think is an absolute brilliant addition to this figure. I really do love this head. I think that's a lot more Generation 1 looking. And actually, I don't mind the hands so much. I thought they were going to be really little. They look really little on Dead End there. But on Drag Strip, they don't look too bad. They still look very skeletal. Yeah, I just wish they hadn't done the feature where you can turn them into a gun and maybe just done some decent hands. I love the feet. I think the feet are brilliant, and I love the fact that obviously you can split them and create a couple of mini guns out of them. I think they're really good. And with this added section here, you can actually add that to Motormaster in his truck mode, and then add the mini guns to the sides of it, I think. And I think that looks pretty damn cool. Overall, I really do recommend this set. I think it gives MENASOR the perfect look, if you want my opinion. You are sacrificing a slight bit of articulation in the legs. But saying that, I think it's worth it. You also some of these joints do seem. It's not that they're loose; they're very tight. But when you put the weight on them, they do just maybe can't handle the weight so much. You do have to make sure when you're posing him, make sure that he is definitely steady. Otherwise, just a bit of movement, say on the table or a knock on it or something, could easily topple it over. But saying that, I think he absolutely just looks really good. He's definitely one of my favourite Combiner Wars figures now. Yeah, I mean, he really is. I do want to get the Unite Warriors Bruticus, but I may wait on that one. I also want to get the Unite Warriors Galvatron, or is it Grand Galvatron, whatever his name is. I think that looks quite a cool one. But this is really good. I wish I still had my Superion out to put next to him. But I might try something like that in the future. Anyway, this has been Graham, the Collector 75, with Unite Warriors, MENASOR, and the Perfect Effect add-on kits. And yeah, highly recommended. Right, I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.
Thank you.